Welcome everyone. Welcome to this session today. We will discuss exclusively BTHome Components, and Alex, who is the absolute tech expert, is here with us.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Shana.
As you know, the duration of the session is 1 hour. At the beginning we will start with presentation, then we will move to a demo, and then we will open the Q&A portion of the presentation where we will answer all your questions, so feel free to use the chat, feel free to use the Q&A portion of Teams. But other than that, I will just walk you now through the agenda, and then Alex will take over. Okay, so at the beginning we will start with an introduction, and then we will discuss enabling and adding components via web UI. Supported devices, we will show you the BTHome Components portfolio. Then we will discuss quickly using BTHome Components in Shelly scripts, which is something really interesting, and it's a bit more the technical side of the things. Practical use cases and automations, encrypting, reliability and best practices. And at the end we will have a local control overview and benefits, and as I mentioned, then we will open the Q&A session. But before the Q&A, of course, is the demo. So this is it from me. I'm just going to step back, and Alex, it's your turn.
Thank you very much for the help, Shana. So hello everyone again from me, and thank you for joining this Friday our BTHome and Shelly local control webinar. So why are we doing this, and what exactly is BTHome and Shelly Local Control? So first of all, guys, I wanted to let you know that maybe most of you are using our cloud and the app Shelly Smart Control, but we're very sophisticated and we work very hard on our devices local control and the web interface, and I can assure you that our developers are very good in that. So the BTHome Components is a part of this, a feature of the local control. So we'll talk more about the BTHome Components today, but we're gonna also discuss virtual components, how to implement them in scripts. We're gonna reveal here and there some information about this as well. So the BTHome is a protocol which was initially developed by the Home Assistant developers team, but our devices support it as well. So all our Bluetooth, almost all of our Bluetooth portfolio, we're gonna review later, is supported as a BTHome in the local control of the Shelly devices that can act as a Bluetooth gateway and support virtual components. We're gonna show you this later as well. So the BTHome components, basically, they allow you absolutely fully local actions between sensors and the gateway devices, which is the, let's say, Shelly 1PM Gen 3, the relay, or other Shelly devices. So basically it doesn't rely on any cloud, it's fully offline. I'm gonna talk more about this later on. And it's fully manageable through the local control of the Shelly, which can be accessed, which the user interface can be accessed via the IP address of the device. So, as I just said, it's absolutely offline. It's only local, so you don't require any cloud, mobile app, internet. You can directly access the web interface via the IP address, and thanks to that, you avoid any Wi-Fi router reboots, DNS failures, cloud server outages. And the same way that you can control everything from the cloud, here you get even more, because some of the features of the device cannot be controlled directly through the cloud. So basically the local interface, the local control and the interface allows you to do everything with the device. You just need some imagination, and you can control all the basic stuff like outputs, inputs, relays, dimmers, the sensors, the schedules, timers, everything that you can do from the cloud basically. But here you can control and imply the BTHome components that we're going to talk about today, virtual components that we're also going to mention, key value store, and of course the scripts, which changes the game, let's say. So the BTHome integration, we're going to talk about BTHome and Home Assistant more on the next slide. But basically, it allows you to, and I said it before, to control directly the device via the Bluetooth sensors with direct communication from the Bluetooth device to the Shelly device, and the Shelly gateway device acts as a gateway between the Bluetooth sensor and the Wi-Fi. So here is our current Bluetooth portfolio, which supports BTHome, which is supported as a BTHome sensor. There is much more to come, so stay tuned. Here are the gateways, basically all Gen 3, Gen 4 devices and the Pro devices as well. So here we prepared some use case examples so that you can better visualize what I'm talking about. So let's say you want to do a door window monitoring, something of course that you can do through the cloud app, but locally, which I'm gonna do on the demo that we're gonna have at the end of the presentation. I'm gonna do something similar with the blue door window. You can report the open close state or the tilt angle of a window. This can help you to better control and smartify your heating, ventilation, and climate control system, as well as do a very sophisticated security system, because number one thing of the BTHome components and the full local control is that it's very, very secure. There is additional encryption that you can apply. I'm also going to show you that later. So here I also gave you another example of temperature triggered heating, ventilation, and climate control, as well as motion-based lighting. This is something very classic. As you know, you have, let's say you have a Shelly Blue Motion. You add it as a BTHome component in your Shelly gateway device, and you set up a very simple action which turns on the light. And if you want, of course, you can complicate it a bit more and add a custom script which turns on the light and later on turns it off with a timer which is in the script itself. We prepared a simple script to show you that. But first, let's talk more about Home Assistant in BTHome, because as I mentioned, BTHome was developed by Home Assistant. So if your local Home Assistant server allows Bluetooth communication, all Bluetooth devices that we have are supported in Home Assistant, so you can directly use it without needing any other gateway or bridge. However, if your Home Assistant server doesn't have Bluetooth, you can rely on our Shelly devices to serve as a gateway from the Bluetooth device and the Wi-Fi network, as well as you can differentiate and create some automations in scripts within the Shelly device, some other automations in Home Assistant. But once you add the BTHome component in the local control of the Shelly in the interface, it's going to be automatically shown in Home Assistant. So this is something very, very handy. As you know, we work very closely with Home Assistant, so everything is fully supported there. So here we go with the game changer, because I think that what our devices allow, the scripts, is actually something that makes us that special, because with scripts you can do everything that you can imagine. So let me talk about what the scripts are. Let's say you want, once the Shelly device output is activated and is on, you want to send an email to someone. You cannot do this through the cloud app. You cannot simply do it by an URL action in the Shelly web interface. However, with scripts, you can use third-party services to send that email. So basically, you can do more complicated automations using the script, and it will also help you to bind the device with third-party services that we don't officially support. So this is something very, very handy. And as I said, BTHome components and virtual components are fully supported in the scripts. And once you dive in, you can basically achieve everything with scripts and with BTHome components, of course. So the BTHome component is displayed with a simple ID I'm going to show you in the script later. Let me just switch to the script right away. So here in the script, I don't want to dive into many technical details, but here we have on the first line, we have the motion ID. I chose Bluetooth Shelly Blue Motion for my automation. So this is what I talked about earlier. So here we have the light output, which is the Shelly device channel that I chose to control with the script. And later in the Shelly call, if you see on line number 8, on the Shelly call we have the switch set action, which basically once the motion is detected, it switches on the output of the device for 60 seconds. We have a timeout of 60,000 milliseconds, which is 60 seconds. So just a very brief explanation. I'm really trying, Shania, to not go into any technical details. So anyways, regarding the security, which is also number one one of the number one pros of BTHome, we have encryption. I'm gonna present you how to do the encryption. It's done by our second sophisticated app, which is called Shelly BLE debug app. So from there, it's very simple, only 2 steps. You create a 6-digit PIN, then the device provides you an encryption key, and with that encryption key, you put it in the Shelly gateway, and this interlocks the communication. Basically, simple words, the Shelly Bluetooth sensor can communicate only with the gateway that matches the encryption key. Or in other words, also the 6-digit PIN that you set prevents from anyone with a phone in their hands to connect to your Bluetooth device. So this is really secure. It's way more secure than relying on any cloud server, whatever, because it's fully local. So why are we going to talk about virtual components today? Because they have some similarities with BTHome components, and in my opinion, they're going to help you understand what BTHome components are. So let's start. What are virtual components? You can imagine the virtual component as a physical device which doesn't exist. It's only online, stored in the Shelly device, and you can manage it via the local interface in the device. Also, it's supported in Home Assistant. They can be visualized in our app as well. They can even be exported as a separate, virtual device. But the virtual component can be a switch. It can be a slot that stores a number 1, 6, 10. It can be a string of text. So you have many varieties. I don't want to dive into it, but it has similarities with BTHome components because, as you see on the right screenshot on the presentation that I'm showing you right now, I added the Shelly Blue door window as a BTHome component, and here we have battery, illuminance, window, and rotation, as well as the button of the device, which is a separate component. You can use, and I'm going to show you how, you can use these components in actions in the device, to turn on the light, to switch something, to send even webhook to another Shelly device. And on the left screenshot, I just created 2 examples of virtual device, of a virtual component. So we have one switch component, one button component. One true and false component, one button component. I hope that I explained them well. And also you have, I just wanted to mention as a side note, the key value store. It's something that supported only in the local interface of the device, so you cannot see it anywhere in the cloud. And I like to explain it as a hidden notebook that is personal, that is only in the device, and it can store records such as numbers or text in the memory of the device. You need to survive a reboot, power loss, basically anything related to the power supply or the network connection of the device. And there you can store, let's say, how many times you create a script which stores in the key value store how many times the door was open today or at all. So 200 times the door was open in the past week, and this live stores it in the key value store, and because it's only local, it's very reliable. You can rely on it. You're not going to lose any packets of information like it can happen with cloud communication. And here we reach our demo.
Okay, that's great. I'm going to be the assistant here.
Yeah, thank you, assistant.
I'm ready to help.
If we can show the board, what we have here, we have the Shelly Dimmer Gen 3.
Okay, it's here.
I think it's visible, yeah.
It's perfect.
Which I'm going to use as our Bluetooth gateway today. And we have the Shelly door window. So let's go back to the web interface, which I'm going to present you guys. Here you can see. Praise to the guys that did the design and the interface. I really like it. So, how to add a BTHome component? We go to components on the left side of the bar. You see Bluetooth, BTHome devices. We click plus. So, when we click scan, my laptop is going to scan for Bluetooth devices nearby. So now I'm going to sorry, not my laptop, the gateway device. So now I'm gonna long press the button
just to add the gateway device at the moment is the Dimmer Gen 3.
Exactly, yes, I mentioned
that we have here on the board.
Yeah, so I'm long pressing for 10 seconds my blue door window so that it can enter pairing mode. I'm counting in the back of my head.
Okay.
Anyways, here we go, 10 seconds. Oh, it appeared immediately. Very nice. Okay. We click add. Now it warns us the process may take 30-40 seconds, but these developers are geniuses because it's immediately right here. I click on the gear icon, and here it says waiting for sensors. You can force it pressing the button. I'm pressing the button.
Just once.
Clicking
just once.
Go to home. Well,
click once again.
Apparently I didn't click. And here we go. We have, dismiss. We have battery, illuminance, window, rotation, which is the battery percentage of the device. Illuminance, the door window has a sensor which shows the illuminance in lux. We have window, which is the open close state, rotation, which is the tilt angle, and button, which shows here I press, and it shows single push. So, what we can do, we can change the name of the sensor, open, close, let's say. We can change the icon if you want. We choose an image. We go here, save settings.
URL, straightforward.
Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah, it's very easy this way to differentiate if you have many components, or also the same can be done for virtual components as well for the BTHome that I'm presenting you now. So what I want to do is to show you guys how easy it is to create an action. So I create an action, I select open close as my component. I'm gonna name it example open, let's say. Condition is true, which means true is open. So when the door is open, when the sensor reports open state, as an action, I'm gonna put light state and on and brightness 65%. Okay, save, and I want to have a second action.
So now the close door.
Yeah, okay, example close. We have condition is false, and light state property is off. Okay. So these are our two actions. And now we can move again to the board. So I'm just gonna show. Once I open, the light is 65%, I close,
And as
the
you can
light
see,
turns off.
it reflects right away on the open.
I don't know if we're showing the
It's showing.
the camera here of the setup, or but if you can, just again, I want to show you how quickly. I'm gonna change the percentage here so you can see it. How quickly it happens. Now I close immediately. It just there is a delay because of the dimming, but it's super quick. So you save all this path, device, then Wi-Fi router, then the Bluetooth device, the gateway, the Wi-Fi router, the cloud, and all the way back, almost all the way back. You save this path, and now you have straightforward communication, Bluetooth sensor to the gateway device, which in my opinion is very good, and right with the security, it can be a very good application for industrial facility, home, basically everywhere. But I really think that the security adds, I just explained how to add a BTHome component. The security adds an additional layer of why this is better than cloud communication. Okay, so I also forgot that I wanted to show you about the encryption of the device. So, sorry, about the description, the encryption of the BTHome device. So when you click on the pen icon here on blue door window, you see that you have encryption key, and it says use for packet decryption, retrieve using the Shelly Blue debug application. I'm not gonna dive into this. I just wanna show you how it looks. Can we show on the camera?
Absolutely.
So here it is, and I'm already paired with the
Can you
sensor. Yeah, can you click on encrypt right there in the middle?
Absolutely.
Okay, so here it shows.
It's waiting for device.
Yeah, okay, push, single push. Okay, here we go. Now, I can create a 6-digit, I'm not gonna do it now.
We don't do that.
6-digit code, which then it's gonna generate the encryption key, and I copy paste this encryption key right here, and then the device is encrypted, but it's good to delete it and add it again, the Bluetooth sensor, and add the encryption key.
So just to summarize, this application, the book application, is only for the BTHome components.
Yes.
It doesn't work with the other Shelly devices, and as well.
Only with Bluetooth, with Shelly
Bluetooth
devices, yes.
Absolutely.
BLU and BLE devices.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
yeah, it's very handy because you can quickly pair with the device with your phone. You can encrypt it. You can over-the-air update.
Yeah, I can see there is reset, unpair, over-the-air updates, read, encrypt. So yeah, some data about the product. Perfect.
Exactly. So now when we're done with our demo, I think you can take it from here.
Okay, thank you. I was just writing in the chat that it's time to ask your questions. Feel free to add them in the chat. Other than that, Alex, thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank you as well. It was a pleasure for me.
It was a pleasure.
I hope it was interesting for everyone.
We are trying to organize this presentation since some time, almost 2 months, but finally we are here.
I really appreciate everyone that joined on Friday because
it's Friday.
So happy Friday to everyone.
Okay, let me check the chat. I can see there is an ongoing communication. The teams are, thank you Antonio, thank you Stoyan for answering here. Okay, so I think the team was able to answer all the questions up until now.
They're the best.
They're the best. So there are questions like, and do you plan to release an improved version of Blue Motion?
Sorry, of what?
If there is a plan to release an improved Blue Motion. So basically for new product releases and launches, we don't really have the rights at the moment to disclose any dates, any information.
We can say stay tuned.
We can just say, exactly as Alex said, let's just stay tuned. But other than that, yes, we don't have any other questions. Or am I not seeing them? Let me just check quickly. Am I missing? No. No, definitely no. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Do you want to add maybe anything else?
Well, I think we pretty briefly presented that. I just wanted to let everyone know that we have a very nice community forum where many of our users, developers, support, share different solutions. We help each other. We find new ways through automation, and also what I can also share with you is to check our scripts library, our knowledge base.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have so much information here. Also, if any other questions occur where you can't find the answer, you can feel free to ask the support.
The script library is in the cloud, so yeah. Okay, perfect. There's one question. Can I integrate USB BT gateway with HAS? I'm not sure what exactly is that, but
with what?
With HAS.
With Home Assistant, he means, or
Maybe.
what?
Maybe if you can clarify.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what HAS is. I'm just the abbreviation is not on the tip of my tongue, but
okay.
Yeah.
Home Assistant.
Home Assistant.
So
Yes. The gateway. Well, I don't want to lie to you. I think it's supported. I think it's supporting Home Assistant as well our Bluetooth devices. I just didn't personally test the gateway, but I'm pretty sure that it's supported. Maybe someone in the chat will say. Yeah.
Thank you, Doug. So okay. If there are no any other questions, I think this is the end of the presentation. Thank you very much. That was a quick one. Thank you everyone for joining.
Oh, sorry if I was talking too fast.
30 minutes. No, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you everyone.